The STV Radio Football Show is brought to you by C.R. Smith. C.R. Smith are Scotland's top-rated window and doors company on Trustpilot, rated 4.9 out of 5, with over 5,500 reviews. C.R. Smith have fitted over 1 million windows and doors across Scotland. They offer great financial rates, so you can get the best product for your home at an affordable rate. We're all lovers of the beautiful game. Well, C.R. Smith make beautiful windows for beautiful homes. It's an open goal. Head to crsmith.co.uk for more info. Now it's time for the podcast.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith.
Hello and welcome to the STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith. I'm your host, Ronnie Charters, delighted to be joined by Ewen Cameron as ever.
Yay! Wait. A wee cheer for Ronnie Charters.
Oh, you make me blush. You make me blush.
The host with the mostest.
Yay! You were going to say hostess there, weren't you? That was going to be a whole HR thing. Right. And Callum Bell is still in South America, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey! Callum Bell's in South America with Cara. Yay!
We'll get to this podcast eventually, I promise. So, who else could we get? We were racking our brains.
Oh, I know.
And we'll first start with the man to our right, who we owe an apology, I suppose, because we brought him on the podcast after winning a silver medal and pretty much ripped the piss out of him for about 20 minutes. It is the one and only.
It's Hammy.
It's Hammy!
Yay! Silver medalist at the Winter Olympics for that sport that they call curling.
And you love it.
Have you got your medal?
I have, yes.
Get it. You need to wear it. Wear it for the show. Of course you do. I wouldn't have a half if I had an Olympic medal.
You felt the weight of it, so...
Jesus.
But you're not going to wear it, though.
Mate, my neck gets sore.
It is heavy. It is heavy.
There's an athlete there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, well, I'll just leave it right there.
And you heard him there.
Yeah. He's one of my favourite people on the planet. He's one of the coolest people on the planet. In fact, as goes far to say, he's the coolest man in Scotland right now. Former Hearts player. Don't give a shit about any other clubs that he played for.
Also, don't list them because we'll be here all week.
There's so many clubs, but he did play for Hearts when we we were close to winning the league.
Yeah. But we win the Scottish Cup that time.
You did?
Yeah.
You were part of that squad?
Yeah.
It's the one and only José Quitongo! José Quitongo, former Hearts player and a Winter Silver medalist. Winter Olympic silver medalist. I mean, that's a great lineup.
Hope you're well, Callum Bell. You might not be back.
We're coming for you.
We will bring you a brand new podcast every single week, talking all things Scottish football. And as ever, thank you for liking, subscribing, for watching and sharing all of the videos across all of our platforms. And if you can't get enough of Mr. Cameron and I, 2 till 6 on a Saturday, STV Radio Football Show on the airwaves as well. And of course, you can leave your lovely comments everywhere you go. And they leave comments a lot.
They do.
Good comments, Jose, and sometimes not so good. Mostly about you, obviously.
So in short, Jose, if you're shit the day, they'll let you know you're shit.
Yes.
So
Sam,
shouldn't be like that.
But you want people to be honest.
Yeah,
I've already been trolled by
I
a
love
few
like
Celtic fans.
have you?
Oh.
Did you?
When I posted about being at the Rangers Training Centre last Thursday, I got second meet second, born losers meet born losers. I've got way to ruin your fan base, Muppet. You know what I mean? So let's just say I maybe lost a few fans after I posted I was at Rangers Training Ground.
You got to love Scottish football.
He was hanging out with the Rangers players inside the training centre, and they were like shooting shots into goal and stuff like that. And I read some of the comments, mate.
Oh.
And what you've just told us there were the tame ones.
Yes.
They were rather tame.
They were. But
Are you trying to tell me that fans of Scottish football take things too far and are mean? I won't hear that, Hammy. I'll never.
I'm okay. I'm pretty thick-skinned. I love reading all the comments, so I'm okay.
Well, wait till you hear some of these. So we've got Sam, lifelong St Mirren fan, listening from just outside Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Well done to him.
Yes.
Been there a few times.
Great podcast. Of course, aye.
Yeah, I spent quite a lot of time in Alberta.
Great pod. Only thing I look forward to on a Monday. Come on, you Saints.
Got a message here from Oaken, who is a Hearts fan. We were talking about Lawrence Shankland last week, and Cole Donaldson, who's a centre-back for Falkirk, said for him, he's the best striker in the Premiership, and he says Shanklin knits everything together for Hearts up front. That's true. We're a much better team with Shanklin, and he drops in deep. He causes teams loads of problems. What do you think of Lawrence Shanklin, José Quitongo?
Amazing player. I just feel when he's fit, score goals, and this you need somebody to score goals.
I thought for a moment we were going to have an episode where Callum doesn't tell us about his girlfriend Cara.
And then he turned up at the end of the show with a quiz.
Michael says, brilliant podcasts, so many laughs and one-liners. Just wait till you release this one.
I got a message here from Jambo Lynn. I listened from the outskirts of Tokyo. Moan the Jam Tarts.
Oh, wow.
Love the show.
Tokyo. Ellen and Pennycook, when is there going to be a live show? Thomas and Johnson, guys, I get this, but this show needs to go on the road. John and Leith, I want a live show now.
Okay, right.
Hamish and Peterhead. You know for Peterhead, are you?
No, I'm not.
That's for you. How's about doing a live show? The people need to see Callum talk about his girlfriend in real life.
Now,
a live show, interesting.
So there has been some, what I would describe as tentative talks about possibly doing a live show at the end of the season, like 3 days after the league season is over. So the final league games are on the Saturday, and there's chat of maybe doing something in that week afterwards. And I think that the reason that Callum and Ronnie are discussing this possible idea is they just want me to be sat there in front of a live audience because they don't expect Hearts to win the league, and they just want to rip the utter piss out of me. However, I think Hearts will win the league, and I'm saying it for the first time on the podcast.
No, you've said this plenty of times. You're just not changing your mind.
No.
Officially.
This is the moment.
Officially.
At 8 minutes past 10. On the 30th of March, Ewen Cameron thinks Hearts are going to win the league.
I think Hearts will win the league. Lawrence Shanklin is back. Cammy Devlin is back as well. I think Hearts will win the league. So your idea of doing a live show to get the piss
A
ripped
live
out of
show. Hammy, what do you think? A live show? Could we get it on the cards maybe?
I think it'd be absolutely incredible.
Jose, live show?
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Watch this space. Let's see.
Would you come along?
Any day.
Would you?
Be there, yeah.
Would you? Because you're a good dancer. Would you dance for us on stage?
Dance for you, no problem. For everyone.
Yes.
Could you show us a few dance moves right now?
Oh, come on, I'm shy,
I'm not
man.
getting any music.
No,
not getting any music.
no music, exactly. Come on, no music on.
Right, I've got a good few jokes for you.
Go on.
So,
see, before you get to your jokes, let's talk about the weekend. Then we'll get to your jokes.
how was your weekend?
Weekend was quiet. I just relaxed over the weekend. Did very little, if I'm being honest with you. It was in with you between 2 and 6.
Yes.
Went home, had my dinner, watched a movie, went to my bed. Sunday, I just lazed about because the clocks went forward.
We lost an hour.
I know.
We lost an hour in bed.
Hate it.
So it was a relaxing Sunday. What about yourself, Hammy?
I was rubbing shoulders with the bigwigs on Saturday night. We were invited up to the President's Suite with the SFA to unfortunately watch that game on Saturday.
So you were in the President's Suite?
Lounge, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, rubbing some big shoulders.
I have no been in there.
Nah. So who were you rubbing shoulders with?
We got to speak with the chief exec, things like that, but we're just invited along as guests. So no media, that sort of stuff. But no, it was quite nice to get some recognition and get invited up there.
Free bevy?
It was free, baby.
How long were you locked in for?
Nah, we behaved ourselves. It was there from 3:30 till about the back of 7, so that was good.
Did you get a few in?
Oh, I got a few. You've got to take full advantage
Go
of that.
afterwards.
No, actually no. We called it relatively quiet. That's a lie. Me and Bobby went for a couple of pints.
So was it the four of you? The Olympic team?
No, Bruce didn't come along, but Kyle, our 5th player, came. So there was 4 of us there.
Love it.
And Bruce was elsewhere.
Bruce was elsewhere.
What about yourself, Jose? How was your weekend?
Was good. Because me and the girlfriend, we went for something to eat and then went to Dakota just for chill a little bit and then home.
What cottages?
No, Dakota Hotel.
Oh,
Dakota.
Come on, man. What cottages? I'm talking English, man. Dakota.
Did you go for that romantic weekend?
No, not romantic. We just went off just for a couple of drinks.
That's our weekend.
Yeah, couple of drinks and then come back home.
Did you not get the suite
Every week's a
upstairs?
romantic weekend with Jose Quitongo.
I know. I'm very romantic guy.
I love that, mate.
Very
I love
romantic.
The girlfriend's here. Are you shaking your head? Come here.
Come on over.
Come here.
Get on the phone.
Come here. Right, you can't make a claim like that you're romantic every weekend and not ask the girlfriend. Come here. Just bend down there. What's your name?
Lindsay.
Right, Lindsay. How long have you been seeing José Quitongo?
Oh, what's it, 10 months or
10
something?
months, yeah.
10 months.
Yeah.
And what was it about José Quitongo that drew you to him?
Oh, his energy.
That's a great answer. That is a great
Has a
answer.
good vibe. I don't
I
know.
love a good vibe.
His style.
I love you,
Style.
baby.
So his energy, his style, his vibe. Now, he claims that he's romantic every weekend, is he?
Of course he is.
Oh,
Wait, one other question. So you're at Dakota Hotel.
careful.
What was happening at the Dakota Hotel?
Just had a little drink.
Where did you go afterwards?
Oh, we just went home. Very nice.
He's trying.
Lindsay,
Lindsay, I don't know why you did that.
Can
first, but-
Jose, can I just say, mate, you are punching. You are punching.
Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay, everybody.
There's Lindsay, yeah. Mate, she's a cracker.
Yes. She's also going redder than your blazer, but that's just the point.
Where are you from, Lindsay?
Bilston.
Where?
Near Edinburgh.
Oh, whereabouts?
Bilston.
All right, in Edinburgh. Aye. So how did you
Why
meet
did
me?
you go? In Edinburgh.
Gary Locke's party.
Sorry?
I was invited for Gary Locke's 50th birthday party. And
Gary
then-
Locke, yeah.
Yeah, she's there, and then we start talking.
Love it.
Yeah.
Gary Locke's
That energy
50th.
came out, eh?
Yeah. And then
The dance moves, obviously.
I know she's like, oh, I like that fella. I'm like, come on, baby. I'm kidding.
So that night, you were like, I love you.
Yeah, no,
That was it.
She said to me as well, she said, oh, I just feel something about you. I'm like, baby, I feel the same.
Well, you're not going to top that, are you?
Come on. Yeah.
So, Ronnie, how was your weekend in comparison?
Romantic weekends.
I went to Gary Locke's 50th. So it was brilliant.
You clearly didn't have that vibe.
I'm not getting a vibe. No, I'm not getting a vibe. I went to the Scotland game.
Yeah.
Obviously, not great, but we went to it anyway. And then, what did I do? No, yesterday was pretty chilled as well, to be honest. Watched the Formula 1, because I got up early to watch that.
The Formula One, I think, is the most boring sport
No,
on the
I
planet.
love it.
It's worse.
Yes, Jose, see?
Yeah,
I love it.
There
No.
you go.
I'm the same. I like it too.
Right, 3 against 1.
I was playing Italy since I watched Formula 1. But only problem
When you were
Formula-
playing in Italy?
Yeah, I was playing Italy, and then I went to watch, and then since I watch all the time. But the only problem when you watch Formula 1 is if you go out and then watch next day, you fell asleep because the car like
Fair.
seeing the 50 like laps. This you like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Especially when the
nightmare,
cars
yeah.
now are so like,
Yeah.
like Mercedes are so far ahead now. It's like,
Oh,
it's
they-
like
yeah.
Verstappen a couple of years ago.
I know.
when
Completely
he
yeah.
ran away with it.
I would just like to say that I think that Formula One is just as boring as curling.
Honest. God. The man's a hero for the country. Jose, what's your finest achievement? What's the best thing you've ever won? Apart from Lindsay, obviously.
In Africa, when I was in Africa, I win the who beat the lion.
So it wasn't the Scottish Cup of Hearts.
No. What the Scottish Cup? That was good as well. That was good, but the Africa one, I swear, that, amazing. Ian, I swear.
Sorry, I'm sorry, because I really expected you to say Hearts winning
No,
the Scottish Cup.
yeah,
Wait.
no, that is
Wait.
Scotland, yeah,
Let's
okay.
just backtrack a wee bit.
Okay.
When you were in Africa,
Yeah.
your greatest achievement involved a lion.
A lion, yeah. They put you and the lion in the cage.
What?
The guy, yeah. The guy say the guy say you have 10 minutes for free from the lion. Leave the
Aye.
cage. Yeah. I win now. All my pals, no legs, everything. Lion, yeah. The first guys went, yeah. All them no legs. They jump like, yeah. I'm the only one. You know, I'm the only one, the winner.
All my friends got no legs.
Yeah, all my pals, yeah, I swear, the legs like, they try beat the lion. I'm the only one like.
Well, I think you can see. There you go. You can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't beat that. Yeah.
Wait.
He's faster than the lion.
Yeah.
What was the prize? Or why would you get the
life. Correct. That's life. Yeah.
Character building.
The life.
How old were you?
10. I have, my friends not like all them like legs, no Adam. Yeah.
Wait. Your parents put you in a cage with a lion.
Yeah, I think they don't like me, man. That's why they put me there. No. That's,
But look at you now. Look what it's
This
made
is the
you.
competition in Africa, yeah.
It made you the man you are today.
Correct.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. Jeez.
How do you follow that?
How long-
Right. Will you actually go, Joe? Got some Joe.
Right, we're 18 minutes in, and I don't
know.
know what's happened. I'm lost.
I've got some jokes here.
Okay.
So basically, Jose, what we ask people is we ask
Okay.
people to send in their favourite jokes.
Okay.
The last couple of weeks has been a wee bit close to the bone.
Aye.
Wee bit
Aye.
raunchy.
Yeah.
This week, a bit better.
Have you pulled it back a bit?
No, they have.
Oh, they have. Okay. Okay.
So let's go through
How
them.
many jokes you got?
Well, I don't think anything's going to be funnier than what we just witnessed here. I've got 4 jokes in my new STV radio notepad. Hello.
Lovely.
You
Hello.
get the branding
On
in.
brand.
Right. So first joke comes from Liz in Parkhead. Hello, Liz. Thanks for sending in your joke. A man goes to the checkout with an individual fruit trifle, a single toothbrush, a mini single deodorant, and a mini pie for one. And the the checkout girl says, "Oh, are you single?" And the man says, "Oh, how did you know that?" And she replies, "You're ugly."
No, that's good.
We like that. Was it?
Yeah, that's a good one.
like
That's
that
good.
one.
This
Yeah.
is from Danny.
That's a good one.
Danny from Stevenson, which is
Okay.
in Ayrshire.
Yeah.
An elephant walks up to a man in a nudist beach and says to him, "How the hell do you eat with that thing?"
Oh, that's good. That's good.
We're a fan of that.
Thank
All
you.
right, a man goes. This is from Harry. Excuse me, Harry in Pennycook. Harry says, so a man goes to the doctor's. He says, "Doctor, I think I'm hard of hearing." The doctor says, "Describe your symptoms." He says, "Well, Homer's a fat guy and Marge has got blue hair."
All good, actually.
The final one comes from. I've heard this a few times. This one, but it is a cracker. This
Okay.
is from John.
Yeah.
John from Murrayfield. I thought Murrayfield was a stadium, not a place, but I suppose it's the same thing.
Yes. Well, there is.
Is that a place?
He's not in the stadium, but he's in the
Aye,
Murrayfield
maybe
area.
just camping out in the halfway line. So John, this is John's joke. It's a wee bit of a long one, but it's a good one. So the Pope is in his Pope-mobile visiting Scotland.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And he's driving through and he chaps the window and says to the driver, "Excuse me," obviously not in his Italian accent or American, whatever it is now. He said, "I never get a wee shot of this. Do you mind if I drive the Pope-mobile?" And the driver says, "Right, okay. I mean, can't say no to the Pope, can you?" So Pope goes into the driver's seat, and he's never done it before because a wee bit excited, puts the accelerator down a wee bit, blues and twos, gets pulled over by the police. The policeman walks up to the Pope-mobile, looks up, sees him, looks into the driver, sees the Pope. "How you doing?" Phones the station back. He says, "Boss, you need to help me out here. You'll never guess who I've just pulled over." He says, "Who?" He says, "I don't know, but it must be important because his Pope's a driver." Who was that from? That's from Big Man in Murrayfield. There we
That's
go.
good.
Send in, if you think you've got a better joke
That's
than that,
good.
then you can send them in.
That's good.
What was your favourite? Who are we picking a winner?
I liked the first one. Who was that for?
Liz in Parkhead.
Liz in Parkhead.
The one with the single guy
The
who's
single
just
guy.
ugly.
Single guy.
Yeah, that was
Liz,
Yeah, we
you
go
win.
for that.
Liz,
Yeah.
well done
Liz.
you. Well done.
Well done, Liz. Right,
Okay.
let's get to the football. And there wasn't much football because it's the
Nah.
international break.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about Scotland first of all. Scotland 0, Japan 1 in the first World Cup warm-up. You were there.
I was
Hammy.
there.
So give us your thoughts on the game and
The
what's
players and everything. Go on.
a little bit boring, to be honest, but I did think actually defensively we weren't too bad. Japan, I just thought every time we got the ball, Japan had at least 2 or 3 players just pressing us for the full 90 minutes. They're well drilled. They run, and no.
Were you impressed with Japan?
Yeah, I think technically they were better than us. But I like the fact that Finlay Carter's got on. I thought towards the end of the game, I could maybe like to see Gilmore start with Ferguson in the middle of the park. but
Rather than Kenny McLean.
I think so.
Do you think Gilmore and Ferguson is a better balance?
Yeah, because Ferguson can
Yeah.
dig in the middle. Yeah, I like Ferguson.
I think
Well,
Ferguson
yeah.
can kind of probably sit back a little bit and
Yeah.
let Billy Gilmore get further up the pitch.
Right, and listen, I'm not a fan of international friendlies anyway. I'm just not. I just thought that we showed a lack of attacking intent, which frustrated me.
Do you not think that's Scotland's DNA?
Well, it shouldn't be with the players that we've
No,
got at our disposal.
I agree.
I think there's twofold, right? I think the first one is, I think when it comes to international friendlies, I don't think you can really. There's never going to be it's a lose-lose scenario for me.
Yeah.
Because see if you go out and beat Japan 3-0, right? Right enough, the fans will maybe have a wee bit of more positivity. But at the end of the day, right? Okay, and then if you get beat, then we heard booing
They
at full
boo.
time.
Yeah.
I thought that was extraordinary.
Do you know what? Here's my reading of the booing. This is what I think is. I don't think it was just about the performance. I think it was the substitutions, the team selection, the squad selection. Because there's a lot of criticism of the squad selection. We kind of touched on it here on the show about certain players that should have been named in the squad that didn't get into the squad. I'd have liked to have seen Finlay Curtis start wide from the get-go and
Why
then
not?
play
Yeah.
Conway through the middle. We know what Lyndon Dykes can do. Why are we playing him? We know what he can do. We know he's going to the World Cup. This was about giving other players an opportunity to stake a claim to get on that plane or possibly knock on the door to say, you should be starting me in the first game against Haiti. So I think we missed an opportunity there because I'd like to have, for us to have done what Thomas Tuchel did the
on
night
the Friday
before.
night.
So in the Friday night against Uruguay, he put
Yeah.
out like a B11.
Yeah.
And I think as we see a lot of comments in the back of that game, I think a lot of those players potentially played themselves out.
Played them out, but yeah.
Of the squad.
And then what it's done for him is justified what will be his squad going to America and the 11 that he will start because he's played the players that fans were going, give him a shout, give him a chance, give him a chance.
done that.
What did you think, Jose? Scotland on Saturday?
I'm not watching the game. We've been out.
We was in Dakota.
I know, with
Lincolnshire.
Dakota, pure romantic, my man. You know.
Well, can't
Would you make a-
wait. Can't you romance also take a break for 90 minutes to watch Scotland?
No, but
Takes him 90 minutes.
No, but the problem, I'm not even. See, I lost my interest for football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, football used to be like, you know what I mean? The passion, but I lost all that things.
What have you made of it, Steve Clark? What do you make of him though? Because he's taken us to 3 tournaments now in a row. That's impressive, isn't it?
Listen, I think he's a good manager. You know what I mean? But Scotland have a good teams as well. Just sometimes just the way he put the players,
The style and
yeah,
stuff,
the
yeah.
style, the play. I just feel Scotland's is have a good team and they're gonna do well in the World Cup as well. A lot of people think no, but I think Scotland gonna do well in the World Cup.
Do you think so?
I think so.
Okay, my issue is I think that this Scotland squad is the best in a generation.
Yeah.
If you look at the players on paper and where they're playing their football,
Correct.
they're in Italy, they're in the Premier League, they're in Germany, they're all
Everywhere.
over the place,
100%.
right? That is a really good squad, and I think they've underachieved. Now, a lot of people might think that I'm an idiot for saying that, but when you look at that squad, and it's now easier than ever to qualify for a major tournament. Well, it is.
I get what you're
it's
saying, but we
though.
topped the group.
No, it's no.
No, we talked
That
about
was a really tough group we were in.
No, but again, it was a group of 4, and you had 2 chances. If you didn't finish top, you got second place. You were going to get in the playoffs, and then you've got the Nations League. So there's 3 different options or ways to get into a major tournament. What I'm saying is, this is not on Steve Clark that I'm having a pop at here, but also the players. I think we've underachieved. Because I think we've got a really good squad and talented players. Look at Tierney and Robertson, and then you look at McTominay and Ferguson and Gilmore, McGinn. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on. And I look at that last Euros when a lot of them were at their prime.
Wasn't great.
We were the worst performing nation in the Euros. Now, I hope, and I've actually got a wee belief, that this squad will make amends at the World Cup. They don't want to come out of the World Cup under that negative. What's that thing that's when you've that negativity surrounding you, all over you, covering you. There's a word for
Fun
it.
to watch that one.
The hands are just going in.
It's like, I know. It's like Stevie Wonder on the piano. Right, we get you. So, but
A cloud of negative energy.
A cloud.
A cloud.
A negative cloud. That's it.
cloud, folks. But this is the issue, and this is where they do have to watch a wee bit, because before the Euros last time, we had a run of warm-ups and we didn't get the results, and we came into that Euros on a bit of a negative run.
That's a good point.
We played against Northern Ireland, we played Finland, I think we maybe beat Gibraltar, but there wasn't that flow.
We lost to
of
Northern
momentum.
Ireland by a goal to nil.
Yeah.
Conor Bradley scored, then Finland beat us 2-1 at
And that was the
Hampden as
final
well.
goodbye game. So we've got Ivory
Very
Coast
cool.
on Tuesday down in Liverpool. Tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Down in Liverpool. We've then got Curaçao at Hampden as well. We're playing a friendly in New York, potentially.
You're going to that, aren't you?
Hopefully, aye.
Aye.
We need to build momentum.
That's a good point.
It's important. Right enough, Japan wasn't great. They need to flip that mood in the camp.
Yeah,
Because you
I'm
can't go into a World Cup.
On 3 defeats.
Aye. I'm going to ask you, as a former player, Jose, winning is a good momentum to get into, but if you're in a losing run, that can also
Affect
affect the squad.
The squad, yeah. Because when you win, you know what I mean? That energy, that moment, like winning, it's just mentality as well. I just feel Scotland sometimes, not the players, like the support very negative sometimes, you know what I mean? This affect to the players.
What, the supporters?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, because they like boo the players, things like that.
Cannot
you know what I
believe
mean?
we booed them.
I just feel you want that nice energy. See, when the supporter give the energy and the players like...
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
then
mean?
the players have to also give something as well, Jose. It's not just
But
it's not a one-way street.
The game before, they gave them a win against Denmark that's arguably the greatest game
Oh.
in Scottish history. And then the next game, now listen, I get it's a Saturday night, right? What I genuinely think is Saturday night, a lot of the fans would be 6 or 7 pints down at that point. They'd have paid a lot of money to come to Glasgow, maybe staying over X, Y, and Z, and the performance wasn't great. I get that, but there's a difference between just being upset and then actually booing, going out and purposely booing the team off the park.
I know.
When the game before, they have literally given a whole generation a moment they'll never forget. And the next game we're booed. I don't think that's right.
What did you make of Steve Clarke's comments, Hammy, at the end of the game when he said he was disappointed?
Disappointed.
And you were there. I mean, I could hear it on TV, but wasn't that many fans, or was it a lot?
It wasn't a huge amount. No, it was a wee cluster. I think where I was sitting just down to the left, and a couple of SFA guys kind of like, it's a bit harsh. No, I can't believe they're booing. I think that was probably the consensus around most of the folks sitting in the President's Lounge.
It would be, aye.
It's not as if they're going to go, yeah, he deserved that.
But I think they also, a few of them did say, the performance wasn't great.
Yes.
No, I think they could see that the performance wasn't that good on the pitch at the same time.
Do you think the fans who booed were harsh?
I think Ronnie summed up. We were in the queue in the train on the way back, and those guys who were down from Pitlochry, and they've got to go all the way back, get 2 trains, one to Stirling, one back up the road. I think, as you said, the ones who travelled that far, do they have a right to boo? Probably not, but they're upset.
I think, so moving on to Tuesday night, I think it puts a lot of pressure on Tuesday night. You can't have back-to-back defeats. It's
No, but
really hard.
he said gonna change the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna put completely new team.
He said 6 or
he
7
said that.
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
would
Say
expect.
that.
So
Why not do that on Saturday?
on the Saturday,
You're going to do it
This
now.
is true,
You've got 2 games.
Yeah.
It's correct.
It's like a reaction to not having a good performance now. He's like, I better make changes now. But you just had a friendly against Japan at home at Hampden. Why didn't you
I think
do what Tuchel did?
I think it's probably, you would argue that at Hampden in front of your own fans is an easier environment to bleed in your Finlay Curtises from the start, maybe. Who else have we got? Tommy Conway started. I thought he did all right.
But he's not a wide player. He should have
Well,
started.
he has played for
He
Middlesbrough
has.
a lot this season, moved out to the left a wee bit. So
He
it gives
drifts.
Clark an option on that
Yeah.
side when Ben Doak or Ryan Christie aren't playing. But yeah, I just hope that we get this positive feeling back. I don't like the fact that we're going into a World Cup and there's this. We've still got 3 games, right? And at the end of the day, they are just friendlies.
They are. I hate international friendlies, always have, but I'm kind of like contradicting myself because I was critical of the performance on social media and I have been critical on this show, but I'm not going to go for the jugular like I would normally do because I do have my issues with Steve Clarke and the way he sets the team up, and I always have, and that's going to, that opinion will not change, and let's see at the World Cup. But I've just got this sneaky feeling that the players who knew that they underachieved in Germany ain't going to make that mistake because this is their last tournament.
Yeah.
For a lot of these players, it is their last tournament. But what I also hope, and I hope Steve Clark looks at it before we announce the squad for the United States, Mexico, and Canada, is that if you have got a player who is currently on red hot form, they have to get in ahead of one of your favourites. If you have to make that big, horrible decision, like international managers have to do, you have to go with the players in form. I don't care who got us to the World Cup, but when we get there, we have to play our best players and the players that are in form. Now, before Halkett picked up his injury ahead of that game against, who was it against? Dundee? It was against Dundee. He picked up an injury, but he hadn't been named in the Scotland squad, which for a lot of Scotland fans was like, you're having a laugh that he didn't make the squad. So he has to be on the plane for me. He is very much one of Scotland's best central defenders right now and didn't get named in the squad. Informed players need to get a chance. And if they're better than what we've got right now, and if it's going to upset a few people because they got us there at the World Cup, then so be it. But that's what an international manager has to do. He has to pick the best players that are going to get us the job.
But you're right, Steve Clark's been known for that in the past, to pick the guys who's got him there or the guys that he trusts. He's never been the manager to bring in, like, Finlay Curtis is the first kind of new guy he's brought in on form that I can remember. You know, with a kind of not pressure on his back to pick good players or players on form, but you're right. Like
Curtis is good. I would have liked to have seen him start on the left. I've got a funny feeling. I think Ronnie's right. I think there'll be changes, and I think José said as well. I think there's a chance that Curtis starts wide for us against Ivory Coast tomorrow. I thought Patterson did okay at right back.
Right, and he's got more of a chance than most. That right back is an issue.
Problem.
Aaron Hickey will be is Scotland's first choice right back. Right? I think he's brilliant, but there is that injury question mark constantly surrounding him that he is quite.
Patterson's just not getting that many games at
Everton. At Euro 2020, Stephen O'Donnell was our right back. The boy has been sensational for Motherwell.
He deserves to be in the conversation, I think.
I'm just going to ask you that.
My issue, well, not my issue, it's fair play. Steve Clark is the manager of Scotland, he can do what he wants. He picked Tony Ralston. Now, I would argue Tony Ralston could be Celtic's fourth choice right back. Arojo, I know he's injured. Alistair Johnson.
Yeah.
Colby Donovan, I think, has played so Anthony Ralston is technically Celtic's fourth choice.
I don't know how he's in the squad. I'm going to put it out there.
He won his 25th cap.
You're only saying it because you're a Rangers fan.
You think the comments were bad before? But you look at the likes of Stephen O'Donnell, who's playing more regularly than Anthony Ralston. He's in a defence at Motherwell that's conceded the less goals than Celtic, probably the least in the league. Deserves to be in the conversation.
What about Connor Barron? He's just come back from injury, but before his injury, he was knocking on that door, wasn't he?
Absolutely. I thought he was the kind of the workhorse in the midfield for us before he got injured. Obviously, he's been back now 2 games.
Yeah. Is he on the outside looking in for a Scotland's place in the plane?
I think if he picks up the same level of performance like he was before he got injured, then absolutely.
That midfield is so strong.
I know, that's the only thing.
So
it's
strong.
Stacked, isn't it? Our midfield is stacked. I don't see anyone. Let me just think about this. Barron, who else is there out there in the midfield area that could break into that?
I think he's the only one that could break
Stephen
into
McGrath.
Chief, you'll need the beat machine. Off you.
But listen, Steve. I don't envy Steve Clark. He does have a pool of players now that are Premier League, Serie A, right, top players across Europe. We've not had that in a long time. Yep. And I think Steve Clark's style of play will actually work at the Euros. You think Steve Clark
World Cup,
sorry. Yeah. It was the same as the Kelly manager. See, when he came up against Celtic and Rangers as the Kelly manager, he was so hard to break down on the counter. We're going to be playing Brazil and Morocco. With the greatest respect, they're going to be all over us.
Brazil not the same. I just feel Brazil not the same Brazil in the past. I just feel Scotland have a chance in that group. I swear, Scotland have a chance. Scotland have a chance in that
Brazil.
group.
Wait. Right, yeah. So if Scotland were playing Brazil,
I put my money in
week.
Scotland. Yeah,
love that. I love that.
Scotland have a chance.
So out the 3 games, right? How many points are we getting?
The 3 games. Think Scotland gonna get
9.
9 points. No, 9.
So
no,
Haiti number 1, 3 points there.
But for me, For me, for the dangerous game against Haiti,
Yeah.
because nobody know where they come from.
Yeah.
No, come from
If
the
we
way they
lose that
play.
or don't get a result.
I just feel that's the danger game. See the Brazil, that's easier because
Yeah.
I just feel Brazil not the same. I watched Brazil game against
France.
France.
So you watch Brazil, France, but no Scotland versus Japan.
I'd do the same. Jose, to be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah,
after
because
seeing it.
the weekend, man, you know.
That was only the Dakota.
You
You
know,
couldn't
I
find the
watched it,
remote
yeah.
Dakota hotel. That was the problem.
No, but Scotland, I think Scotland gonna do well.
The problem is, I
Yeah.
think that Haiti game sets the tone.
Yeah,
The
that's
Germany game in the Euro
that's
set the
the
tone. We
danger
get
game.
bumped
100%.
5-1.
Yeah.
We're favourites for that game.
Yeah.
When's the last time at a major tournament Scotland were heavy favourites going into a match?
I think Scotland gonna go top the group.
Top the group.
Top the group.
Love that, Jose.
What's
Yes.
today's day? What today's day?
It is the 30th of March.
Jose in the house. Scotland top the group. Gonna see? I'm gonna come back here and I'll show you. See?
Okay, so Scotland top in a group
Yeah.
against the legendary Brazil, Morocco, who are current
AFCON champs.
AFCON champions, and who got to the semi-finals of the World Cup the last time in Qatar. You think we're getting ahead of those two?
If Steve Clark put the right team, I think we have a chance.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Jose
What
Quitongo there.
we do have now, where I'll back Jose up, is we do have players who are of proper international
Exactly.
level. Scott McTominay is now a world class.
Class player.
We've not had a world class player in decades.
True.
A proper, could fit into most teams
team,
across
yeah.
Europe.
And there's talk of Lewis Ferguson moving to a bigger club in Italy or to the
Exactly.
Premier League
Incredible.
for 40 million, 50 million pounds.
Well, I think he would have got his big move to Juventus a few years ago when the manager, was it Mota?
Mota, yeah,
Who-
because he's
but
going
he was
injured. Yeah.
So
I thought he'd go to Rangers when Barry took over, but I thought, oh no, here we go.
one, we
Uncle
couldn't afford
Barry.
him. And two, I would have done that in a heartbeat.
Did Rangers not miss out on Lewis Ferguson when he
Yeah.
moved from Aberdeen?
Well, Aberdeen, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we wouldn't. I think it was maybe a few million. Chose not to pay, or
No,
that's what
two.
the rumours were.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if they were interested because for years now, Rangers haven't tried to take the top talent in Scotland. I think we've missed a trick there.
The old firm haven't for a long
that's it.
time.
We haven't.
And
And
there was-
the one thing that was very striking about this current Scotland squad in terms of the 11 or whatnot, not many old firm players at all.
Yeah, because
At all.
not the same, the pests. all them pests. No, not the same. I remember back in the day, my team, see Celtic, Rangers, you seen it too, all the strong Almacost and all the Italian guys, you know what I mean? It's Celtic the same. See now,
Like McAvenny, McCoist, all of the boys.
you know what I mean? All the boys, yeah.
Amaruso.
See now you see defenders, man, with tiny hands, man. You know, back in the day, I swear, my time, oh my God, Aberdeen good team, Dundee United good team, Celtic, Ranger, you know what I mean? Lot
Yeah.
of good team, but now, sorry to say that, pass, all them pass.
Chris is allowed to stay
No,
in,
I
Chief,
swear
I
to
think.
God.
I think that's all right.
Chief,
That's a
I'm
nice
sorry, man.
No, that's not a bad word. That's
No,
not a bad
I'm not
word.
saying a bad way, I swear. Back in the day, you go in the tunnel, you look,
On the tunnel.
yeah, and the tongue like, oh, the strong guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Going
yeah.
to Brooks, you like. I remember Big Jeff used to say to us, if we get here, get 4, we lost 4, it's a bonus. You know what I mean? I swear to God,
Yeah.
you look, it's we did it here. You know what I mean? But now you're going to pack here. The Brooks, you say, we have a chance. That pesting. You know what I mean? That's what happened.
In terms of...
No.
Sorry.
This is why I don't watch
That's
football
why
anymore.
most Scotland players are now out with Scotland.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's sad for the game, but that's basically what it's happening.
Look at
So
Miller.
what's-
He
Lennon Miller?
touted with Celtic a couple of seasons ago and
Who?
Lennon Miller.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Now over in Italy, because you look what Billy Gilmore's done.
Yeah.
He's improved his game.
Yeah, it's
Bigful.
better for them. Yeah.
There was the Joe McGinn thing. He nearly went to Celtic, but they wouldn't pay.
3.5 million.
Yeah.
They wouldn't pay it. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then went down to
There
Aston
was
Villa.
there's
and
so
looked
many.
down.
I mean, it's
It's crazy the amount
you
of...
think of the amount of old firm players that could have been
Yeah,
over
I
the
know.
years.
Yeah.
But I still think, going back to the Scotland thing, I still think there is something there. I know Clark gets a lot of heat for how he plays. He is the greatest Scotland manager ever.
But I would
he's not
put-
the greatest Scottish manager of all time.
No.
But he's the greatest manager of our national team
Yeah.
ever.
No, Scott Brown. No, Scott Brown. What's called?
Craig Brown.
Craig Brown.
You think Craig Brown?
I remember when I come up with Scotland, Craig Brown always qualified for the big tournament.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
remember.
more difficult then to qualify as well. And if truth be told, and no disrespect to the squad that Craig Brown had, but I don't think it's as good as today's squad.
Yeah. Now it's better, yeah.
I mean, when we had some
3
good
consecutive
players.
tournaments for Clark is
It's a massive feat.
Yeah.
And-
from
but
20 odd years of nothing.
But this is what I would say about that, right? And this is not being disrespectful to Steve Clark, because I do respect what he's done, and he's done a great job in the time that he's been there. But I think, in my opinion, if that had been a Walter Smith squad, we'd have done a lot better at the Euros, in my opinion.
Perfect scenario is have Steve Clark for the qualification rounds and then get somebody else.
Give it to
I think it's because he's got us to
Give it
these.
to
I think he's. I mean, he's
Thanks,
done.
Steve.
He's done
He's
great.
done incredible.
He's done great to get us to tournaments, but I'm so annoyed because this is my problem with the Tartan Army. They're of the opinion, well, it's just good to be there, having not qualified for a tournament for so many years. But I'm of the opinion, no, look at our squad. We should be doing way better when we're there.
But
And
we can celebrate still that we
absolutely.
are there. And go, do you
Yeah.
know what?
But don't
We're
you
going to
think-
have a good time
But don't
here.
you think we should have done better?
True, but I've just experienced so many times where I've had so many family members and friends of the Tartan Army who have sat back and watched these tournaments happen and
not
just
be
been
part
like,
of
I wish
it.
we were there.
Yeah.
See, now that we're there, right, okay, the Euros was pish. The Euros before that was pish. To coin a phrase, Jose. I am of that opinion that we have already won. We've made it to a World Cup. A generation is getting to experience this.
And we will get out of the group. I'm convinced we're getting
No,
out of the group.
listen, I just feel, see, football, you never know. But I just feel Scotland team, is different class.
Yeah.
So if he put the right play, the right possession, the player playing the right possession, I think he's going to have a chance.
So
Have a
3
chance.
points. 3 points could get us through the group.
Yep.
Yeah.
With
I just
decent
feel against
goal difference.
Brazil,
Yeah.
gonna be easy. Brazil,
Beat Haiti by
yeah.
a couple of goals and then don't get pumped the other 2.
Yeah.
And you could have a chance
No,
of
I
going
swear.
there.
You think me,
Get a
John?
draw versus Morocco, you're buzzing.
Yeah.
See, earlier when we spoke to Lindsay, as you talked about his vibe and his energy.
Are you falling in love all over again?
I'm in love with
No, but wait, about
can
my
see it in his
energy. You
eyes.
know
Wait
know
for the
why?
energy.
You know why? See, where I stay next to that park called Charleroi.
Okay.
Charleroi.
Charleroi Park,
Yep.
yeah. I always go there, and then I have a lot of trees. I come, I take my shoes off, I hug tree. People sometimes say, oh,
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
that guy is cuckoo.
I think I've seen you there actually.
No, it's about energy. I love things about energy. My life's about energy. I love give.
So what's that thing that they call when you take your shoes off and you put your foot on the grass? It gives
Yeah,
you...
this I do.
That's what you do.
All the time. I go, I see a couple of old grannies and say, oh,
There he is.
the black dude. You know what I mean? I swear. No, I do that. I do all this kind of things.
And you cuddle a tree.
I cuddle to you like for 5 minutes. I love you, tree. I love you, tree.
You kiss the tree.
Kiss the tree. The energy, amazing.
That's a weird name for Lindsay.
No,
Do you think that could help Scotland if we get Steve Clark on trips?
I swear.
To do a bit of
Ewen, it's
energy and
true.
vibe.
You go do this kind of thing. Take your shoes off, walk in bare feet, and grab the tree. Away.
So do you think that would help Scotland at the World Cup if Steve Clark was to take them to a forest?
Can you imagine walking into that change room?
Yeah,
And
but-
telling the boys.
Oh,
Hey, boys.
Shoes off, boys.
The boys gonna say, "Are you crazy?" You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a guest speaker for the Scotland squad. José Quitongo's here, everybody.
Come on, boys, let's go. You
Right.
know what I mean? No, but I should.
So we're going to end this part. What's your message to the Scotland squad ahead of the World Cup, Jose?
Boys, go
Cuddle
there.
a tree.
No, just listen. I just feel Scotland gonna do well. Go there, just play the way they know how to play. I think Scotland gonna be all right.
Okay, good
Yeah.
lad. Well done, Jose.
Hammy, what's your hot take? What's your prediction for the World Cup? What do you think's going to happen? Maybe a controversial take.
Oh. England don't
Do
do,
you think?
great at all.
Oh, I love that. I don't think England will do great over there.
No, I'm the same. I watched the game. England pass as well. They have good players, but the way they play as well, international team, like altogether, it's not the same.
No, team of individuals.
Yeah.
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 And they've
what-
always been that way.
Yeah.
What are England?
Pass.
What is your hot take for the World Cup?
Scotland.
No, my hot take for the World Cup, Norway are outsiders to win it.
Wait and hug a tree. Genuinely. Jose, get him out here. My hot take is that I think Scotland will get to the round of 16.
France to win.
I think we get out the group.
Yeah.
We then win one more game, and then we go out. I think we're in it till the beginning of July. That's my hot
France to win, Scotland to go
all the way.
Right there, yeah.
Love it. Also, because if we stay that long, STV are paying for me to go out. I'm on Scotland.
I think Norway are dark horses. They've got a really good squad of players. I know they lost the other night there against Holland, but I watched the game. Holland are really good as well, but I watched Holland, I watched Norway. And again, it's hard to judge because they're making 8-9 substitutions.
Of course.
But just watching the football and watching their attacking intent and the players that they've got up top, Gyökeres, Haaland. I mean, they've got a lot of talent in the forward areas. They're going to be a threat. They're going to score goals. So I think they're dark horses. But for me, you can't look beyond France to win the World Cup.
Yeah, they look
The
strong.
squad is
I know.
disgustingly
Everywhere,
good.
exactly.
Every single
Crazy.
position, you
No,
have
but
at least two world-class players.
England the same. England have the same, but the problem is just when they're together, they can't play together. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
England the same. England have amazing team. 3 teams, but
The problem with England, I think they're a group of individuals.
aye.
They're not a team. They're not...
Always has been.
Scotland are
That's
connected.
the reason they've not done anything in years.
Oh, yeah.
Fabio Capello's England team was at midfield of Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard. Incredible.
Becks, yeah,
they couldn't
good
play
team.
together.
I know.
That's the one thing I think Steve Clarke has brought together. This group are
100%.
together.
They're a team.
What a group they are.
Yeah.
When we go and film the training and stuff, Jose, and we speak to them, you get to see behind the scenes a wee bit. The camaraderie is top notch from all these guys. They're brilliant and they welcome everyone in. So let's see what happens. Ivory Coast tomorrow.
Yeah.
A couple of more friendlies and then we're off to America.
Can't wait.
Right.
Yeah. You going?
Don't know yet.
Are you going?
Got tickets for the Morocco game.
You can see that game live and exclusive on STV and the STV player. Folks.
No, I've been invited for commentate the games for Africa TV.
I need to listen to that.
Jam the channel. Jose! I'm joking.
And we're there. Let's go to a break.
Hello!
That's your pitch. Africa TV, come to me.
Is that a come and get me, please?
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Anyone out there, if you need a co-commentator for the World Cup,
Peace! It's
There
the
he is.
best in the homes!
right, we will be back after the break to talk all things domestic action right after we hear from our sponsors. The STV Radio Football Show is brought to you by C.R. Smith. C.R. Smith Windows and Doors have been going for over 50 years. That's an incredible amount of experience. They offer great finance rates so you can get the best product for your home at an affordable rate. C.R. Smith have over 150 iconic vans across the country. Find the back of the net and head to crsmith.co.uk to get the highest quality windows and doors with the most flexible ways to buy. Now it's time for the STV Radio Football Show.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith.
Thank you, as ever, to our friends at C. All right, yeah, is that you?
As we get back in.
aye. Thank you to our friends at C.R. Smith. Jose, if you ever need new windows or doors, you know where to go.
Okay.
C.R. Smith.
Okay, no
All right.
problem.
We'll
Do
put you in
that.
contact.
Do you need any doors?
No. The moment, no.
Do you
Your
need some
windows
new
will-
windows?
Lives outside.
The moment, no. I live in it, like, outside, hug the tree, man. I don't need that stuff.
Right, so this weekend sees the return of the domestic action, thankfully for Ewen, because he doesn't like international football. When we left it, it was a big weekend for Hearts and Rangers, not so much for Celtic. So currently, the league table, Hearts 3 points clear of Rangers, and Rangers 2 points clear of Celtic. Celtic then 5 behind the league leaders. This weekend, let's start with Hearts away to Livingston. That'll be a tough one, I think. I mean, they're all going to be tough. Marvin Bartley's done well since he's been into Livingston.
And
Yeah.
it's on Sunday. It's on Sunday
It's on the
as well.
Sunday. Rangers play first on the Saturday. Your thoughts, you and Cameron?
So I expect Rangers to beat Dundee United at Ibrox. I don't think it'll be easy because I thought Dundee United were excellent against Celtic in that last round of fixtures, winning by 2-0. So I think Dundee United will make it difficult for Rangers, but Rangers have now got that carrot dangling in front of them where if they beat Dundee United, they'll go top of the table for a few hours. Before Hearts play Livingston. And then Livingston on the Sunday, you're right, it's a tricky game for us. We beat them there earlier this season 2-1, but it was a late winner for us. I'm expecting this to be tough and I'm going to be nervous, and it'll be interesting to see how Hearts react, having to play second, because then all the pressure is on us because I expect Rangers to win.
Jose, what have you made of Hearts?
Absolutely, ask you that, Jose.
Against Levin, I think gonna be a hard game because Livingston fight for points.
Yeah.
But I think that's...
Have you been impressed with Derek McInnes?
Yeah. I watched a game. I've been invited. I was there with Lindsay. We went to watch Arts versus Falkirk, I think, cup game. But Arts played
We
PES.
lost!
Yeah, PES that game. You remember?
bad luck charm.
Arts played bad that game. But I pick up. I think this game against Livingston is going to be a hard game, but Arts win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Shanklin back?
Shanklin is back. And what was good about this 2-week break, I think it's come at the right time for us because it's given Shanklin more time on the training ground to get back up to match fitness. Now, he came on as a substitute against Dundee. Cammy Devlin started that game, which kind of surprised me, but when Shanklin came on, it changed the mood within the stadium and he made us better. And we deservedly won the game, but Shanklin is huge for us. If we're going to win the league, we need Shanklin, we need Devlin, and the good thing about Hearts is they've got depth within the squad because you've got Beningame sat on the bench, so you've got Leonard in midfield, you've got Devlin in midfield, you've got Shanklin back, you've got Braga, who's obviously an outstanding player. So we've got our players coming back just at the right time, but I do think the Livingston game is going to be so tricky.
Your thoughts on Rangers?
I mean, I think
Because we sat the other week and you said they were out of it.
I did.
A few weeks or not long ago.
Yeah. A lot's changed. I
Yeah.
do think that. I do still think we've drawn too many games in the league, but Celtic dropping points, 2 weeks ago now, I think that's the pivotal point now where now it comes down to Rangers now have to press Hearts. If Rangers do not get a result this weekend, it's Hearts'.
Yes. You think it's that close that if Rangers don't beat Dundee United and we were to beat Livingston, that's it done?
I just feel like it's a mentality thing again, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
you've got a chance to go, as you said, top of the league for a couple hours. We have to take that opportunity. We have to put pressure on the opposition. Then you guys play at 2:00 on the Sunday. Then obviously Celtic got a tough game again in the afternoon.
So
Celtic could go 8 and 5 points behind.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question about Rangers. See, when you did get within 2 points of Hearts, you at the bed. So are you going to take this chance now?
Yes,
You think you will? You think you'll beat Dundee United?
I do.
I think so too. I think there's something changed in that Rangers team in the last couple of weeks.
What do you
Don't know
think
what
that
it
is?
I think it's just winning.
What do you think it is?
I was at the Aberdeen game a couple of weeks ago. Again, rubbing shoulders with the big wigs.
By the way, see if you want to see, baby, get yourself in this curling team, by the way. You're never in.
So all you,
Who's
need to
walking your duck?
all you need to do is get yourself a silver medal at the Winter Olympics and you get
Easy as
to hang out
that.
with the big
Easy
wigs.
as that.
So you were there for the 4-1 game?
Yeah. And I thought it was like in the recent weeks one of our best performances. I really do. Obviously dropping too many points before that, scraping wins, not being convincing. I thought we took our chances pretty well.
So what changed against Aberdeen? What did you see that was different from the weeks before? Like against Celtic in those 2 games, what was different? Was you just took your chances? Was that the difference?
Maybe a slight change in mentality. Again, wasn't there, but obviously that first game against Celtic though, no, we came out, I guess we did dominate the first half, but it was 2 wonder goals really.
So what was the difference with Aberdeen now? Was it just taking your chances or
think
were
so.
you actually better?
I think we were better. I think as a team collectively, we're better moving forward. Defensively, we're relatively sound. We gave away 1 sloppy goal for 1 bad pass, trying to play out from the back. But apart from that, I thought as a team, it just looked like we were giving it all.
So the bookies have got Hearts favourites to win the league right now. What do you think?
Obviously, hand on heart, I think, or I want Rangers to win it.
Well, what do you
I think?
actually believe?
Can I tell you after this weekend?
That's so tight, isn't that?
I know. It's so hard. I do think, though, looking forward after the Dundee United game, the Falkirk game, the split, Rangers have the toughest fixtures in the split. We're going to go away definitely to Tynecastle and Celtic. So we, on paper, will definitely have tougher fixtures. That's the big
Celtic
thing.
have Hearts and Rangers at home.
Yeah.
But then, when you talk about Celtic, oh my days, they're in trouble.
Hammy, do you rule out Celtic?
Yes.
Do you?
I think I'll rule out Celtic now.
Do you?
Yeah.
What about you?
Lot of twists. I just feel a lot of twists in turn this league.
There's been too many.
So do you think Celtic are out of the running?
No, I don't think so. But for me, I just want Hearts to win. But gonna be a lot of twists in turn.
So if the league was ending tomorrow, who's winning it?
Out.
Who's second?
Rangers.
Celtic third.
Yeah.
That's because that's you've asked them what happens when it finishes tomorrow. That's the league.
I know. I'm like, sick my. Oh, sorry.
Right, no. So who do you think is going to win the league? Don't. It's not the league table as it stands right now.
Okay.
Not now. No, I'm not asking you. Look, see that?
Okay.
That's now. But the end of the season, I'm not saying what it is now.
I love this.
Okay. Hearts gonna win.
Heart's gonna
Right, who's finishing second?
Rangers. I said, you know what I mean? No, listen, I'm just joking.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
is the league title race going to the last game of the season?
I think it's gonna go to the last game because it's gonna be like teams gonna drop points.
Madness,
You know what I mean?
And do you think that Celtic, Rangers and Hearts will drop more points?
Yeah.
Of course, they're not playing against each other. They have to.
Gonna drop
Hammy?
points.
I think it's going to come down to the last
game, yeah.
Rangers and Hearts.
So you think it'll be a final day shootout between Rangers and Hearts for the league?
Unless...
So you think there's a helicopter sat at Hart Hill?
Yeah, I do. But unless... I think that's the best thing for the game, but I also do think, though, if Rangers drop a few more points, the game at Tynecastle could be
have to win
pivotal.
that,
And I think Hearts, if they win that game versus Rangers at Tynecastle, that could be the ultimate
My
deciding
issue
point.
with Celtic is, so Callum McGregor after the defeat against Dundee United says they need to win 5 or 6 games out of 7.
Out of
I
7.
think they need to win them all.
Yeah.
And
Do ya?
I can't see it. This Celtic team plagued by injuries, not in
Yeah.
great shape, haven't recruited well. When you look at even just the mood and the feeling amongst the support and amongst the club, I think where it sits in the league is where we are at the moment. Hearts are flying on and off the pitch. Fans are loving it. Injuries coming back. Rangers second, they're getting there. Fans are beginning to get on board. Celtic, fans hate the board.
Yeah.
The
board hate the fans.
The players that they've recruited aren't getting picked by the manager.
No.
The manager's only until the summer. I know it's Martin O'Neill. The Martin O'Neill effect is now not working because
No.
he can only do so much, the poor guy.
Yeah. I
So I
agree.
think that's why right now, I mean, I know I'm going to have egg in my face if Celtic go and win the league right now, but I can't see Celtic putting together 7 wins in a row.
Do you,
Can I see it?
Ronnie, you obviously speak to the managers, you speak to the SPFL. See, when it comes to the split, there's no way they're going to schedule Hearts versus Rangers for the last game of the season, are they?
So what we know they normally do is they normally push the Old Firm game into the first couple of games because we can't have, especially after the last game, Christ, an Old Firm title decider, right?
Yeah.
Not that
Or
obviously
to
Hearts
knock one of them out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you'd imagine one of the Old Firm games will be either the first game or the second game. The problem is when you've got 3 teams in it, that's a whole other set of fixtures you have to worry about. So normally you just had to worry about where Celtic and Rangers were playing.
Yeah.
Now you need to worry where you put Celtic and Hearts and where you put Celtic and Rangers. I wonder where they put all those 3, the first 3, so that Hearts' final game is
Falkirk.
home to Falkirk, maybe Celtic's final game home to
Yeah.
Hibs,
And
and
Rangers
Rangers' final
away.
game away
So
to
you
Falkirk.
think all 3 teams will play each other in the first 3 fixtures?
I agree.
I mean, how great would it be for Sky and the leagues? I know it's not just Sky that dictates this, it is policing and it is the leagues. But if you had Hearts versus Rangers and Celtic away to Motherwell in the final game of the season,
Oh, that's, yeah.
Carnage.
you're genuinely moving Premier League games off Sky Sports main event to show that.
Yeah.
That's how good that we are at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously not me because it's Eurovision weekend, so I'm away.
Should we push for that? No.
I would hope so.
As a product for Scottish
We should,
football,
shouldn't we?
Why don't we push for that?
When you look at the amount of countries who've bought the game this season because of what Hearts are doing, it's made it a lot more interesting. I mean, they're watching it in the Far East, they're watching it in Europe, they're watching it in South America, North America as well, because the league is so interesting. I mean, I've predicted that I think that Hearts will end up getting Hibs in our first game, then Rangers, and then Celtic. I think they'll want to get those 3 games out the road as quickly as possible, and then we'll finish with Motherwell and Falkirk, because I think Ronnie's right. I think the police are going to have a massive say in this, and especially with what happened at the last Old Firm game, they'll try and get those big games and those powder keg games out the way.
Where it means less.
Where it means less. They don't want, the police will definitely don't want Hearts going to Easter Road knowing they can win the league. There. So they want to get that game done and dusted early doors, which is a shame because, see, for Scottish football, it would be amazing, like what Ronnie was suggesting there, like Hearts at home to Rangers on the final day and Celtic away at Motherwell on the
See, the
final
more
day.
you say it, it's not out with the realms of possibility that is indeed the case.
Do you think they could put Hearts Rangers at the end?
I think it's the unwritten rule, I think, that Hearts, because of the position they're in going into the split, if they go top going into the split, they kind of get the final game at home. Do you know what I mean?
I agree
Because
with
it's
you.
always the champions.
Elect.
They
type
try
thing.
and make sure that
Yeah.
it's at home in front of the big fans. But if Rangers are top going into it, then it could be Rangers at home. It's mad. But Jose, is it the
Celtic?
best title race you've ever seen in Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but back in the day, 97?
97,
Yeah.
98?
Was the same. Our Celtic Rangers with the same point.
Yeah.
But and then we started.
Why did Hearts drop off that season for the league? Where do you think it went wrong? You were in that squad.
Yeah, I'm going that squad. I don't know. I just feel back in the day that Rangers and Celtic have just amazing players.
Just
and
too
last-
strong.
Too strong, yeah.
Whereas this
Yeah,
time,
this time, pass. Pass. Both the teams pass.
it's so good. Right, we need to discuss the other teams. So, Falkirk, big weekend for them. They could clinch top 6, which we think they will, because Dundee United would have to beat Rangers.
Yes.
And Falkirk would have to lose their next 2 games. Livingston, are they out of it? They relegated, Hammy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done.
No way back.
I don't think so.
12 points with 7 games to go. That would be the greatest, I think, comeback in Scottish football.
It would be an
Ever.
unbelievable comeback. Listen, they've still got to play each other when the split comes.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't say,
But they've not won a game since August.
no. They're not dead yet, but they're close to
Yeah.
it.
And I think Kilmarnock are coming on to having some good games. I
Yeah.
think, Neil McCann is doing a decent job.
They're
there,
on the
I
way
must
up,
say.
aren't they?
So,
Back-to-back wins.
Those last 2 games
Yeah.
for Kilmarnock, they were very, very good against Livingston and Hearts.
Craig McLeish to take St Mirren forward until the end of the season. Very popular amongst the players and in around the squad.
Really?
Yeah, very popular. Players were very much pushing for him to stay on until the summer.
So I'm going to ask you, Ronnie, because you've also got an in there. If he does a decent job between now and the end of the season, is he the manager next year?
You'd probably have to put him in as favourite to get it. Yeah, why not? I mean, just because he's a youth coach and he's not a big name doesn't mean that he can't be the best person for the job. You look at Stephen Robinson before he became was assistant at Motherwell.
That's
Hadn't
true.
really,
Yep.
and all of a sudden I know he's not the same as an assistant, but still. And he speaks very well. I've interviewed him a couple of times, and he's an assured guy. And in the 2 games that he'd taken over, they pushed Rangers all the way at Paisley, and then what a win it was at Falkirk. Fair play to him. He deserves it. So that's good for them. Aberdeen, they're in bother. Away to St Mirren, what a game that is on Saturday.
I'm going to call it now. I think Aberdeen will be in the relegation playoff. I think they're that bad. I think that Kilmarnock have got momentum. I think St Mirren, I thought they were very good against Rangers and then lost by the single goal.
Yep.
And then they go away to Falkirk, one of the toughest places in the league to go to, beat them by 2-1. They've got a wee bit of momentum. They've got the manager that they're happy with. So I think St Mirren will be fine. They'll beat Aberdeen, and I think Aberdeen will be in the relegation playoff.
I do think, though, the fact this international breaks came, it has gave Stephen Robertson a chance to work with the players.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah, so, well, we think Livingston's gone. I'm going to ask you, Ronnie.
Right now it's Aberdeen. In
relegation
terms of,
playoff.
see, when we talk about, we did what we just talked about at the top of the league in terms of field, trajectory,
Yes.
momentum.
Yes.
All of it is going against Aberdeen.
Correct.
The fans, most of the fans probably didn't want Robinson in at first.
They didn't know.
The players they've not recruited well.
No.
There is not a good feeling amongst the squad, and they've lost 3 out of the last 4. I think they're in bother.
So relegation playoff for me is Aberdeen and Livingston for relegation. Who's finishing 11th? That's the table, mate.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Aberdeen gonna, because Newman can do a good job.
You're just repeating what he said.
No.
Right. Mate, you don't watch Scottish football. You
Yeah,
just
I know,
admitted
but
to
I
that.
watch because Newman can take over. I watch
you like
little bit.
Neil?
Yeah, like Neil.
Do you know Neil?
Yeah, we play together.
Did you play together? Yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
so did I?
I know
Yes.
Neil very well, yeah.
What was it like in the changing room?
Different class, yeah. He actually used to pick me up. Yeah.
Did he?
Because I not drive that time.
Oh, he did pick you up.
He was your driver.
No, he used to pick me up, like, take me to the train. Because until I went to Africa, I bought a driver license, buy one, get one free for $5.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Right.
I went
Jose.
to Africa, bought my driver license, buy one, get one free. I have two now.
Right. Oh no, we're staying with this. Right, Jose. So you didn't drive.
Yeah. New McCann and Jim Hamilton used to pick me up every morning.
So when did you get a driving license?
Went back to Africa.
Back to Africa.
And did you sit a test?
No, in Africa, you crazy. The test is down the 3 legs. The lion coming, jump. I'm kidding, no. I did my test in Edinburgh, yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, God, Jesus. Because you drove the other day. So
I'm kidding.
oh, fantastic. Right, so that's the Premiership. Let's look into the Championship, where we have a managerial casualty. Scott Brown sacked from Ayr United this morning. Well, it's left by mutual consent.
Wait, what?
He's gone.
I didn't even know that.
I know, because you were on the radio. He's gone this morning. Him and Stephen Whittaker out. They're 8th in the league.
You did say on Saturday
I did
to
say-
me that his
I said-
position was...
Because, you know,
You're in.
I'm actually an award-winning journalist. I'm actually quite a big deal. So it was a 3-0 defeat to Wraith Rovers that condemned Brown's reign is over. They are 8th. They're only 5 points off the playoffs in 4th. But in terms of they've lost 3 of the last 4, it's not going well.
I genuinely thought they would let him stay in the job until the end of the season and then they'd part ways. I'm shocked that they've got rid of
Feeling
him.
not great. The feeling was not great at all amongst the fans of Somerset Park.
Did you
Definitely
know
not.
Scott Brown back in the day? Did you play against him?
He's just a young lad come to, yeah.
Was he at Hibs then?
Yep, yeah. Score and Gyro Coney, they used to have a different team and different class.
So,
Yeah.
big moving and shaking at the top of the league, though. St Johnstone dropping points on Saturday. A big result for Partick Thistle, who won 3-1 against Ross County. 3 points in it. Now, I'll say, we sat here 3 weeks ago, saying, St Johnstone have got enough. Momentum is how it changes. 2 draws in a row for St Johnstone, 2 wins in a row for Thistle. We're back on.
They're in it. The league title race is back on. When we were sat here going after the 0-0 between Partick Thistle and St Johnstone, we thought, right, that was it. It was a must-win game for Partick Thistle. But it just shows you, a couple of draws, you're right back in it. If I was going to ask you right now, Hammy, who is winning the championship title?
Partick.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
What do you think?
The same, Patrick.
You just copied
No,
it.
I'm not.
Wait.
Listen, I'm not. No.
Wait.
We're going to stop asking you questions.
Okay,
Right?
ask him
Every
first.
time we ask you a question, you just answer the
No,
same
no, no,
thing.
because-
Wait.
Folks, yeah, because-
Wait. Who's top of the table?
St. Johnstone.
yes. Well
No,
done, Jose.
but look, I'm just seeing. Look, I just feel Patrick have a chance. Look,
Who?
Patrick Tasso.
He said Patrick. He said Patrick.
They have a chance. No, they have a chance.
They do have a chance.
I have a
Momentum's
chance.
with them.
I swear. You know, look.
Right, go.
Football.
Look at it. Tell us.
Yeah, Patrick win this. You know what I mean? Let me see. Yeah, Patrick win now.
Patrick's going to win it.
Yeah.
We've got a feeling, folks. We've got a feeling. Patrick's going to win it. And just very quickly, in terms of the games this week, St Johnstone away to third place Arbroath, Partick away to managerless now Ayr United. That's a chance.
What a
Big
chance
big
that
movers and
is.
shakers in the Championship. Into League One, and again, East Fife to Stenhousemuir to Stenhousemuir. They were sitting top. They were 2-0 up, don't you? We're not going to talk about League One with you, Jose, don't worry.
No, we are. We are.
Inverness, 1 point clear of Stenhousemuir. The big question for you, Jose, is who's going to get relegated from League One, do you think?
I don't know. I'm not even. Let me see. You come on. I'm not even watching. Look. Oh, Hamilton, man.
Hamilton are poor, aren't they, at this point?
Who's
A former club of yours, of course.
I know.
Who's getting relegated? Are you not living in Hamilton?
Yeah, I live Uddingston. Yeah, nearly.
What was
Where
your
are
time?
you?
What was your time at
Uddingston.
Hamilton like?
Where'd you live?
Uddingston.
Uddingston.
Oh, you're
Uddingston,
Uddingston.
yeah,
Okay.
Uddingston.
What was your time at Hamilton like?
Oh, definitely. I've been there for 4 times.
2 or 3 times, yeah.
I'm the legend there.
Yeah.
Everybody give me the keys. No. Everybody give me the keys. No, everybody give me the keys to the street. I'm going any house. Oh, it's house there. Can I have a cup of tea, pal? I'm joking. No, but I want to show.
I got the keys.
I've got
to
the keys to the
street.
house.
No, Hamilton, yeah. Hamilton ban, yeah. I don't think Hamilton.
Who's winning the league out of those two?
Steny.
Stenny.
That's Gary Naismith's
Naismith's
team.
team, yeah.
You're not
Another
Naismith.
player.
Yeah, I play with Steny.
What
as
do you
well.
Which I played with everybody.
What did you think of Gary Naismith as
It's
a
good.
player?
I never different class. Yeah, he's just a good player, good left back, bump forward, up and down. Yeah, it's good.
So is Steny going to win the league?
I think
Only a point in it.
Steny gonna win.
And Hamilton are going down for you.
Yeah.
You might take some of the keys back if that's the
Yeah.
case. Actually, welcome back. And then in League Two, it was a stalemate with the big two at the top. East Kilbride 1 point clear of Spartans.
Controversial. You've got to watch.
I've not seen it.
What
What happened?
So there's a video online of the penalty for East Kilbride. It is never a penalty.
Oh, really?
In a million years. I mean, it's one of the worst decisions you'll see this
Really?
season.
VAR, eh?
1-1.
No VAR. No VAR. I
So
wish they had
Spartans,
VAR.
so Spartans were 1-0 up at this point, is that right?
Aye.
Or did East Kilbride go 1-0 up? I didn't see
No,
it.
it was the Spartans were 1-0 up.
Right.
And then late penalty. It was never a penalty
interesting.
for East Kilbride.
So they stay 1 point clear.
And who's
Uncle Mick.
Uncle Mick started following me on X.
See?
Uncle Mick.
Uncle Mick, there he is.
Uncle Mick loves me.
So East Kilbride, Jose, do you fancy East Kilbride or Spartans for the League 2 title?
Let me see. How many games left?
7.
7 games.
No, 5.
Oh no, it's 5 in the championship, in
36.
the lower league.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes,
I think
5.
Stranraer are going to make a comeback.
No, East Kilbride.
Well, East
yeah,
Kilbride.
East Kilbride, yeah, gonna win now.
And Edinburgh City bottom by 10 points. They're kind of they're
10 points behind.
they're doomed to the
Done.
the pyramid playoff.
How many teams go down to?
One.
Oh, they're out.
Who?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh City.
Edinburgh City gone.
Perfect. Right.
This is another belter coming up. Jose, who's your team of the week?
Team of the week.
Yeah.
Who's been the best team in Scotland this week?
Oh my God, I'm not even watching football. I'm just picks any.
Lindsay, who's your team of the week?
No, don't help him out. Lindsay, do not help him out.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not watch football.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just by
For
the
me,
scores. By the scores.
yeah.
What was the best? What's the team of the week?
Team of the week, Jambos.
The Jambos.
We didn't play.
I think never get beat.
Oh, team of the week.
Who played this
So,
week?
for instance, if I was to say to you that Kelty Hearts been bottom of the league.
Because I'm not even watch football.
Aye. So basically, I'm going to help you out here. Right?
Okay.
Don't tell them. Kelty Hearts bottom of the league against Hamilton second bottom, and they beat them 2-1 away from home. That's quite good for Kelty Hearts, isn't it?
Ask him the question like nobody heard that.
So, Jose, who's your team of the week?
What's the name of that team? What's the name of that team?
Trouble.
What's the name of that team? What's the name of that team?
Kelty Hearts.
Wait.
Yeah.
So we'll
Again.
One more time.
Wait.
So one more time.
Right, we're going to edit all this out.
3, 2, 1. So, Jose, who's your team?
Wait. Right, we'll start again. We're going to edit all this out. So, what's the team? Do you know it?
What's the name of the team?
Kelty Hearts.
Kelty Heart.
And 3.
My accent, Kelty Heart.
Okay.
Kelty Hearts.
Kelty Heart.
Right, we'll edit all this out.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Jose, who is your team of the week?
Listen, I'm gonna watch football, but I'm going with. What's the name of that team? What's the name of that team?
Kelty Hearts.
Kelty Heart.
Kelty.
Yeah.
Kelty.
Anyway, we got there in the end, folks. Don't worry, we'll edit all that
Okay.
out. Maybe you'll know a difference.
Aye.
Hammy,
I'm going to go with Partick Thistle.
big win at home.
Oh, that's what I was going
Big
to
win
go
at
with.
home.
I'm going to go with East Kilbride for getting that late equaliser to stay top of the league.
Fantastic.
What are you laughing at?
No, I'm not. I'm not laughing. I'm drinking.
What are you doing with that white paper?
We're not going anywhere yet, Jose. Right. That's us.
I've got a quiz.
Aye. Oh, do you know what I wanted to ask you? I saw this come up on my social media feed this week, which I thought was quite interesting.
Holy moly.
And it's about you, Jose. Let me get this up.
Well, I googled Jose. I had to keep scrolling and scrolling for all the clubs he played with.
Oh, yeah.
So, aye, you played a lot of clubs. When you were in Ireland, did you get into trouble?
Shit. Yeah, I went in the jail.
You
What?
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
What?
Wait, hear this.
Sunday night, we went out with the boys, boom, boom, and then I met this beautiful lady, like. Shh. Yeah.
Sorry,
no,
Lindsay. Sorry, Lindsay.
No, she
It
know
was
that.
different times,
Beautiful
Lindsay. It was
lady,
different times.
and we went home, blah, blah, blah. She said to me, listen, I'm going to work, and I'm going to give you spare keys, and then you lock the door and put the keys in the letterbox. I said, okay. So,
Also, it's her house.
yeah, whole house. Yeah.
Right, so you got your spare keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she, okay, I'm like, I need a shit. I'm like, I went to the toilet, like, do my shit, like my business, and then I flashed the thing, no work. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, now man. I went to the cupboard to try get like anything for putting a toilet. Nothing. I went in the cupboard to get a plastic bag, like. Take my shit away, like 2-3 plastic bag, and then I dress up, tie my lace, put the key in the letterbox. I left the shit right inside the house. I swear, she coming from work. I swear, she wear the high heels that size. She stepping the fucking shit all over the house. And then I swear, this is what happened. And then after a few months, envelope come and I open. Jose, I need to go to court. I'm like, court? Yeah. I need a lawyer. Say, yeah, I went to court. Mr. Jose Quitongo, you swear you left shit in the Miss Margaret's house? I say, I do, yeah. 2 days in the jail. I swear, they put me that stuff. I can get up.
How you can get up?
Yeah, you worked.
They put me that, what's it called?
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
Yeah, I swear, because I like, I'm like, look, I swear, I walk. All the guys say that black guy is crazy, man. And then they take off all the things, and then
2 days.
2 days in the jail.
What for in a bag?
Exactly. And then we sit down there with the guys, like, why you here? Oh, I killed somebody. Why you here? And then why you here, we man? I say I live in somebody's house. The place went crazy, man. Oh,
It's just there you go.
but you, man, 2 days in the jail.
2 days in the jail for that. What did your club say?
Find me how much you find me? $1,000.
Find you a grand.
Fuck it, $1,000 in the
Did you
jail
ever
for
speak
taking
to
a
the
shit. For getting shit.
Do you never speak to the girl again? No.
The girl, no. I'm like, you are we bugger?
Yeah.
How when you went to like junior football, your Pollocks and all this, what was that like?
Listen, people always ask me what's the best team. I just love football in general. I love fun. The banters, like, I just feel now the players kind of take the banter. See, back in the day, I remember Jim Jeff. Jim Jeff's a big guy, eh? Say, you are we I swear, you shout me like that. You are we move your tiny head up. I swear to God. It's crazy. No, it's true. I remember. No, I swear. I remember.
Oh, he's up.
I remember back in the day, you go warm up.
You warm up. Yep.
Yeah.
And somebody, Robo used to win me up and say, "Oh, Gaff, I want you." You go like, I felt the manager like, take the top. He look at you. What the f*** you looking at? I said, Robo, they're pissing that man. Oh, football's a banter. No, I love it. See, when I used to play in juniors, good banter. I love it. I love the banter, the shout, all that.
Yeah.
I love it, yeah. I just love football in general. Now the kind of, man, manager used to, you know what I mean?
Quite strict now,
yeah, now just bunch the, you know what I mean?
Can't shit anywhere now, can you?
Right. Okay. We've got a wee quiz.
Okay.
So, Hammy, his ball's over.
His
God,
ball's over.
Ewan's got his own quiz this week.
God, you keep that quiz for next week. Lindsay, you need help here.
Okay.
Jose,
You
one
need
for
help,
you.
Jose.
Okay, good.
Can she sit on your knee?
Yeah.
Or you sit on the chair?
Sit on the chair.
You do anything, because
I'm
my
black.
glasses,
Yeah.
maybe.
You need
No,
glasses?
no.
He's going to read it out.
Where your glasses?
That's fine.
So Jose's girlfriend Lindsay is going to help him with this.
So
quiz.
is it those two against us two?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
You have your glasses?
No, it's fine.
Okay, now what I say?
Okay, you get it right. I'm a colour.
Right. So what we're going to...
Wait. Go on, Al. Oh, he's got a jingle.
Oh, you got a jingle. Go on.
Get ready for the football quiz. Ewen versus Ronnie, he never misses. It's the Ewen v Ronnie quiz.
Who's going to be dancing?
I love that.
It's a catchphrase,
On
isn't
STV Radio.
Fantastic.
Thanks for that, God.
It's amazing what you can do with AI, isn't it? Right, okay.
Okay. So because Callum's not here, he's in
Yes.
South America. It is Lindsay and Jose versus Hammy and Ronnie, and it's all to do with the World Cup in 2022 in Qatar. And what you need to do is write down numbers.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready for
I wasn't allowed
this?
to go to that one.
Yes! Yes!
Sorry, folks. One LGBT. Hammy, you're at a disadvantage, pal. You wasn't there. Right, sorry. You.
Okay, here we go. So just need to write down a number, and then at the end of the questions I'm going to ask you, you then need to add up all the numbers to come up with the big number.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
So there were 64 matches at the World Cup in Qatar in 2022. How many goals in total were scored?
Holy moly.
Don't shout it out because it'll hear you. So write down what you think. How many goals in total were scored at the World Cup? In total. Then 64 games. How many goals in total were scored? So Lindsay and Jose are having a little chat about it. Just write down a number.
Do you want a calculator?
Yeah.
Okay, they've got an answer. Yeah, I'm happy. Right, next question. How many yellow cards in total were handed out at the World Cup in 2022? In total, how many yellow cards in 64 matches?
What's the
How
average
many
gonna
yellow
be?
cards? So what's the
Get
average?
close to that again.
So you're looking at
higher?
an average per
Yeah,
game,
a bit higher,
64 matches, average per game, how many yellow
4 per
cards,
game.
and then add it all up. How many yellow cards in total? I will give you a clue, it's 3 figures.
Aye, we thought that.
Aye.
64 games.
64 games.
Aye.
What do you think? Write down.
Could it be higher than that?
Do you want to go higher?
So keep your first answer and then go with your second answer. How many yellow cards in total? You think it's higher, Lindsay?
Right, next one.
Right, next one, here we go.
Oh, come on,
You were cheating
I'm
there.
not so neck I done now.
No way, Jose.
Right, next question. The World Cup final in Qatar was played at the Lusail Stadium. How many fans were there? How many fans in total were at the final? Just the final.
Final.
The final. How many
attendance.
fans? The attendance
The attendance.
Yeah.
is-
of the final. How many fans in total?
Not a clue.
Baby.
Surely something like that, aye.
Aye.
How many fans in total at the final for the World Cup? What was the attendance?
It's massive, surely.
It's a massive stadium.
Aye, I like that.
Yeah.
Right. You write down what you think, Lindsay. You write down what you think, and then you pick your best
Figure
one.
it out.
And then you go with Lindsay.
What do you think? Right. Okay. Okay. Now, see those 3 numbers you've got. I want you to add them all up
Okay.
and come up with an answer.
Oh, yeah.
Got to do math in this.
Quite massive, actually, wasn't it? That was quite
That
massive
was-
me there.
That's what I handed it back to you. That's you going to ask me to add it up. That's what I passed it back to you.
So you've got a big number.
We've got a big number.
Yeah.
So whoever's closest will win the quiz.
Okay.
all
Right?
Are you going to
Let
go
go first.
through?
Let go first.
Right. So
Go through them all one by one.
no.
just the
I
big one.
just want your big number, and whoever's closest wins the quiz.
You go
So I'm
first.
going to go with Ronnie and Hammy. What's your big number?
Our big number is 72,978.
What did you go with? Lindsay, you can read that out.
Show up to the camera.
121,030.
121,030. I can reveal that the winner of the STV Radio Football Show quiz
Thank you.
is
Thank you, Ewan. Thank you, my man.
Ronnie and Hammy!
2-0 for the team on the side of the table.
And you would not have allowed to have been to do that in Qatar, what you just did there. Not allowed. The answer was 89,369.
Oh
There's
my
your
God,
answer.
that's a-
So you were just a wee bit off, Jose, not a lot.
That's been brilliant.
right.
It's been brilliant.
That is us. Can you believe it, Jose? It's over.
Oh, man,
Hammy.
I won't stay here all day, man.
It's done. It's
been an absolute-
guess where he's off to next week?
Where are you going next week?
Toronto.
What for?
On Saturday, we head over to Toronto for the new Rock League. So curling's like first professional league. Whole new concept. We're going to have 6 franchises, so very North Americanized. 2 European franchises, 2 Canadian, 1 USA and 1 Asian. And myself, Grant, Bobby and Bruce are all in different teams.
What's your franchise called?
Mine's called Alpine.
Alpine.
And the idea behind this is there's 5 girls, 5 guys in each franchise. So at one time on the ice, there's going to be 1 men's game, 1 women's. There's going to be a bar and a VIP.
Oh, now we're talking, Jose.
And then a mixed
There
doubles
we
game.
go.
So that's how you get your 10 players in each
Love it.
franchise.
Brilliant.
And you've got to win 2 out of your 3 matches
Yeah.
versus somebody else.
Is that Canadian guy going to be there?
He's not, but the Swedish guy who called him out is in my team.
Is he?
Is he? Good
Right,
on
so
him.
wait on the Alpine team.
And Jose, I kind of missed that. Go and explain that to me, what he's doing next week.
Oh, fuck. I'm not even here.
Have you ever tried curling?
No.
No.
We'll get you
We
down,
need to
Jose.
guess, right.
I think I'll be good, because,
Aye.
yeah, not that English. Like,
Aye, that's it. And then you sweep.
We can get a wee STV radio football show day out at the curling.
You up for it?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
We'll get us 3 and Callum, and we'll split up into 2 with
Aye,
the
aye,
Olympic
aye.
team.
I'm in. I'm going to be the first black guy, yeah? I never see that.
Aye, well, there you go.
First
That you
black
can
guy
add
from
that to your
Scotland.
list of trophies that you've won or things
Aye.
that you've done.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lindsay, it's been lovely meeting you as well.
Lindsay, thank you so
Yes.
much. That is it for the STV Radio Football Show this week. I need to go for a lie down, to be honest with you. Our thanks to the one and only Hammy!
Hammy!
You're welcome back anytime, Hammy.
Thank you. Absolute pleasure.
The one and only Jose Quitongo, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only.
Thank you.
And to Lindsay!
And to Lindsay. He is Mr. Ewen Cameron. I am Ronnie Charters. And if we haven't got cancelled because of this episode, we will try and bring you a new episode next week with 2 other mystery guests.
Yes, and they're crackers as well.
God love them trying to follow this one. Thank you. As ever,
Bye.
like, share, subscribe, do what you do, and we will
Wave.
see you
Wave,
again next
everybody,
week.
wave.
To the
Wave,
front.
wave.
This is where the
Bye.
credits roll.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
The STV Radio Football Show, brought to you by C.R. Smith.
The STV Radio Football Show is brought to you by C.R. Smith. C.R. Smith are local everywhere in Scotland. They offer great finance rates so you can get the best products for your home at an affordable rate. C.R. Smith are Scotland's top rated windows and doors company on Trustpilot. Make sure you're on the ball. Head to crsmith.co.uk to get stuck into the amazing windows and doors. Thank you very much to C.R. Smith and thank you for listening. We'll catch you next time on the STV Radio Football Show.